Cyber Innovations in the Private Sector highlights case studies and the latest industry trends from private vendors. Explore innovative solutions, success stories, and exclusive insights from industry leaders. Stay ahead with the cutting-edge developments driving the industry forward.
Hello and welcome to CyberSecTV, your source for the latest in EU cybersecurity insights and trends. Today, we are thrilled to have a very special guest, Mihaela Curca from CyberFort. Hi, Mihaela, how are you?
Hi, Nicolas. Thank you for the invitation, and I'm so glad to be with you today.
Let's start talking about yourself. Can you please let us know who Mihaela Curca is and where you're coming from?
Well, I'm the project manager for the CyberFort, and also I'm representing the Romanian National Cybersecurity Directorate. So my role in the DNSC is about coordinating in different moving parts of the cyber project, making sure our consortium partners are fully aligned. We are monitoring the tracking progress to be sure that everything we do meets the cybersecurity standards outlined in Cyber Resilience Act. My background is in the field of marketing and political science. I have a master's degree in conflict analysis and regarding international relations, but I'm very passionate about cybersecurity, and through these activities we can help small and medium-sized enterprises to fortify their cybersecurity defenses. And I truly believe that cybersecurity does not have to be very complicating or intimidating, and is that exactly what CyberFort is here to prove. We are building practical, user-friendly tools and resources that make it easier for businesses to stay secure and compliant.
Okay, let's start by diving into the heart of today's discussion. Mihaela, can you please explain what CyberFort is and why it's so relevant for today's cybersecurity ecosystem?
Well, CyberFort is our initiative which is focused on strengthening the cybersecurity posture for SMEs across Europe. And as you may know, and we all know, that SMEs are the backbone of the European economy, but they often struggle with the complex cybersecurity requirements that comes with digital transformation. So that's where CyberFort steps in. We're not just another cybersecurity project. We are building practical tools like the compliance management software, CMS, and providing hands-on resources that will help SMEs to be compliant with the CRA requirements. What makes CyberFort stand out? It's collaborative approach. We are bringing together cybersecurity experts, national authorities like we are, DNSC, the key industry stakeholders from a sector like maritime and energy, and here I can mention our Columbia Shipping and our partner from Cyprus, and Energy Link, which is the coordinator of the project. We have Clone Systems, which they are the technical integrator for this project. So this is not just about ticking compliance boxes. We are more about creating safer and resilient digital ecosystem across the board. And CyberFort will enhance the cybersecurity resilience for SMEs through Europe. So what at the heart of CyberFort is the development, as I mentioned, this compliance management software, which is specially designed for SMEs. This means that the platform will offer practical, easy-to-use tools that simplify CRA compliance, from automated vulnerability assessment to compliance documentation and risk management framework. But we are trying to bring all this together and to make it more easier for the SMEs to use it. And also, most of them, there are open source and Most of the tools are free, so it's easier for the SMEs to be compliant.
That's great, Mihaela. And let's talk about harmonized standards. In your view, what role do these standards play in shaping a secure by design digital products? How do they influence both development process and overall trustworthiness in the digital solutions in the market?
Well, harmonized standards are like the foundation of a strong house, I would say, and this ensures that all digital products are built securely from the ground. With the Cyber Resilience Act, emphasizing security by design and by default, these harmonized standards help manufacturers and developers to align consistent and high-level security requirements across the EU. For CyberFort, this means that we are helping these SMEs to integrate all the standards directly into their products and processes. Practically, we are simplifying complex frameworks like ISO 27001 and PCI DSS, and making sure that they align perfectly with the CRA requirements. And this not only helps businesses comply more easily, but also boost consumer trust. Because when products are secure by design, everyone from businesses to end users benefit for digital safer environment. So this is the way that it's harmonizing with CRA standards. And I would mention that the European Commission, as you may know, lately with all the standardization body like CN, CNELAC, and ETSI, they have 41 horizontal standards, and there are 14 verticals related to all what means digital products. So we should care about all this because the deadline is very tight. It will be the next year, and for some products, and in 2027 for some other infrastructure. So the term is very tight. So we have to be to take our measure. Yeah.
That's right. We need to build that CyberFort. Would you mind asking a question? A new question is about what are the next steps for CyberFort? What do you have in mind for the near future?
Well, the project is, we signed the project implementation in 1st of December 2024. So we are still in the early phase, but we already had our kickoff meeting with all the partners. We met in Romania, in Brașov. It was a very nice meeting, a very productive meeting, where we discussed all the implementation aspect of the project, and we fully aligned because we are a very nice team. We know each other for such a long time because we are implementing already some other projects, and this allows us to work very fluently, very smoothly one with each other. It's very important to have this kind of partners in implementing the European projects. So the next steps are about the dissemination and communication plan that we have to upload it in the portal of the European Commission, and after that we will start to develop the tools of the project. Already we have all the social media channels in place. We are some kind visible on LinkedIn mostly, and yes, we are trying to make a good job together.
That's great. Sounds fantastic. And which are the channels on social media, if you want to let the audience know?
It's the CyberFort. It's the CyberFort group on LinkedIn platform, and we will have some dedicated website which is still on building. But this mostly we will utilize it for our communication, and Facebook and Instagram as well. But as you may know, for this kind of projects, LinkedIn mostly is the main channel of communication.
Thank you for sharing your insight, Mihaela, and hope to have you back soon.
Thank you very much, Nicholas, and good to see you, good to meet you, and we keep up close and for some other discussion and some other projects that we can discuss about and some other regulation. We have a lot of subjects that we can
Indeed.
tackle.